Well, hello everyone. Lynn here with a video for you all. Today we're going to take a look at April 2023's Planning and Penspiration box from Cloth and Paper. Now let me tell you this first off. The mailman be playing with my packages. So I was supposed to get this a day prior to when I am recording and it didn't happen. So I do apologize for that. But let's go ahead and get into this box. First thing I noticed about this box is it's quite light. It's quite light. But we're going to go ahead and get into it to see what we have for this month's Planning and Penspiration box by Cloth and Paper. Now, I did check out a sneak or two. And I am extremely excited for the last item we're going to show. But the first thing we have here, as you see, is a Uni Posca paint marker. Favored by artists and crafters alike, the Uni Posca paint marker can be used in a wide variety of surfaces, Write notes on or our reusable plant stakes, which is what you see here. Or use it to decorate windows, glass jars, wooden shelves, and other items. So, this is the, I don't see it, y'all. Clear labels, I guess. It says, whether you're growing edible or ornamental plants, label your container gardens with our clear labels. Clear and transparent, they allow sunlight to filter through the text, casting shadows throughout the day. They can also be used to create memos and dress charcuterie boards. Okay. That's charcuterie. That just sounds funny. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the items we have in the package. So we have this plant care card. So this tells you how to care for certain types of plants throughout the year. Now, okay, let me tell you this. I know this box is not going to appeal to a lot of people. It might not appeal to majority of people, okay? Me personally, I have been wanting to start a garden again for some time. I just have an issue with critters that like to come into my yard, so that proves a little bit difficult. But so this actually works for me. Again, this is not going to work for everyone. And, you know, every box is not for everybody, you know. But, I mean, I enjoy the boxes. I think it's interesting how they curate these boxes each month. And I actually wonder how they come up with the ideas that they do when they do these. So this right here is a card. As you see, it says an innate and generally determined love for the natural world felt universally by humankind. So that is the definition term for the word that is on the front of this card. So this month we're focusing on cultivating our plants and ourselves. Create a list of daily activities you enjoy. So that's bio, I don't recall what that said. Then we have the Thrive card here. And I'm showing how it looks if you were to put it inside of this acrylic desk stand here. Now look, again, that is the most favorite part to me of this box. I love that acrylic desk stand. Now I'm going to tell you, I know a lot of people have voiced their opinions on that desk stand. A lot of people don't like it. Me personally, I love it. Because I'm trying to have a certain aesthetic going on with my, you know, with my desk setup. So, yeah, I think that would work perfectly. Plus, you could put all kinds of pictures in there. You know, you can put any kind of picture almost in there. So, next we have the Rooted and Olive Silhouette Dashboards. Turn your planner into a conservatory with our Rooted Dashboard and Olive Silhouette Dashboard. The Olive Silhouette Dashboard is structured like greenhouse walls with an emboss of an olive branch. The Rooted Dashboard is a transparent vellum featuring a quote that reminds you to stay grounded and stand in your power. See, as you see, the front is embossed, the back is debossed. And so yeah, I like that. And again, this is not going to appeal to everyone. I like the inserts that come with this month's box. Now, again, I might be, you know, one of the few, but again, because I want to get back into gardening, I miss having my own garden and being able to grow my own vegetables. So, you know, it appeals to me. It appeals to me in that regard and in that respect. I was the happiest when I had a garden, to be honest with you all. So I feel like this is a really good idea. And the way these are structured, I really, really enjoy that. So let's go ahead and speak on the plant logging insert. So it says, surround yourself with the calming effect of nature. Our plant log insert helps you to catalog your living collection and provide their individual needs. There's plenty of space to note down general care requirements and monitor their growth. See, I like that. So, you know, if I plant some beef eater tomatoes and, you know, I'll be able to list like, okay, when is the last time I watered them? What are some common issues with, you know, growing tomatoes? Now, with me, I've always had an issue with blossom end rot. Some of you may not know what that is. That's where you get the little rotten spot in the middle of the tomato, and it goes up through the tomato. And there are ways that you can combat against that. Number one, you could crush eggshells and mix that in with your soil. That helps give it nutrients and things that the soil may be lacking. So these are things that I've learned over time from actually gardening. So yeah, you know, and then as you see here, you have this show gives you a idea of how to use these inserts. I do like that they include these you know, in the back of every insert that they have, so you can see how to use the inserts that they provide, or an example of how they use the inserts that they provide. So that I like, I really do. But yes, again, this would help me. Now, again, this is not going to help everybody, and I understand that, and I'm sure they do too. You know, I like it. I like it for that reason. So let's go ahead and take a look at this acrylic desk stand again, y'all. And look, my sheet is bent. The sheet is bent. So they, in my opinion, with this are showcasing that, you know, you can put items in here and display it sideways. You could vertical or horizontal. So in this regard, you will display it horizontal, and the cards that they provide would allow you to display vertically. And with the card that was in there that they provided, as you see, it covered the magnets, but it still had that nice, strong, magnetized, you know, where it's not coming apart. I love stuff like this. To me, it's elegant. To me, it's beautiful. To me, you can literally make your space your own with what you put in between here. So I like this. Again, you know, I know that this is not for everybody, but when I saw this, I was like, oh yes, I am sold. I love that. I absolutely love this. I love it. Yes, I am wholeheartedly for this acrylic desk stand for sure. Again, you know, even if you don't want to put actual photos in there, you know, like a picture that you print off of the internet using, you know, photo paper, collage paper, even if you print it on vellum, you know, all of you, I don't know, I'm sure some of you are into the Coffee Monsters code. You can put different vellums from you know, Helen in there. So, I mean, y'all, this to me is a very versatile thing that you can use, again, to have your space, to make your space your own, and to display certain things in a nice, elegant manner. Like, I'm just saying, I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. So let's go ahead and get into these cards. And as you see, like the box, the presentation, the box feels like it's embossed. And I'm going to show you that. I mean, you see that pebbling on there? That is nice. I love the attention to detail that cloth and paper take, especially, their presentation before you get in the box. So as you see, it says Botanica, a carefully curated collection of our favorite blooms year round, each representing different meaning, from the romance of the rose to the renewal of the spring cherry blossom. So this is a set of 28 cards, and they are all black and white. Again, you can add your own little pop of color if you want. If you do those adult drawing pages, coloring pages, you can, do that. Cut it out, stick some of that in here. I mean, y'all, there is just so many different ways that you can make this acrylic desk block work for you. Acrylic desk stand work for you. So again, as you see, it looks like it is like embossed type paper. As you see, you can see the pebbling in each card. You have the front is a nice black and white photo of the card. The back gives you a synopsis of what that particular flower is. And yeah, I think it gives you is it the genus and the species of each flower? So it's interesting. I like that. So if you don't want to display the actual flower, you could display the genus and species and the name of the flower. I mean, again, I love this. I really, really love this. The acrylic desk stand, I think it's really nice. But again, this month's box is super light. Just saying, it's super light. But yeah, I really like this, and they're super thin. They're tall. They're narrow, not thin as in like in bulk. They're thick. It's like really thick cardstock, but they're thin as in terms of when you put it into the stand, which I'm going to show you now. I'll stick one in there so you can see in comparison to the to what they gave us. So as you see, when you stick this in here, it does not cover the magnets, but again, the sheet that they already had in there does. And as you see too, it grips, honey, it grips. But look at that. And look how shiny this is, y'all. This is gorgeous. Look at that. Put that on your desk. Put that on your desk. Tell me how that does not look good. Tell me that don't look good on your desk. Like, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That is a pop of elegance, a pop of color, if you so choose. Honey, I'm telling you, this is nice. And those magnets, like I said, they grip, honey. They grip. Ain't nothing getting through that. And they grip right. They're not gripping and it's off cattywampus and off catty-cornered and stuff. It grips the way it's supposed to. As you see, here's a little synopsis of the acrylic desk stand, telling you what you can put in here. And it is a 5.5 by 4. That's this card, I think. Or maybe that's the actual stand itself. I'm not for certain. But yes, y'all. Yeah. Now we're going to get into the pins. And that'll be it for this video. I do apologize that I have not been posting a ton of videos lately. Again, life. But I will, post more videos. I'm not sure exactly what yet, but yeah, I'll get into it at some point in time or another. But thank you all for being patient with me. a lot of you have stuck around. Several of you have left, which is fine. But yes, I do notice these things. Now, the first thing I notice about these pens is they're all green. So it's all falling into the realm of, you know, plants, and this month's theme of the box of being plants. And plant, you know, themed around plants. So all the pens are green. They're all in 0.5. Whereas the color of the pen is green. The ink is all black. And they're all the same. And I forgot to show you the close-up of... Y'all hear me? I'm like, oh, I pulled it out. I pulled the whole thing out. I did not mean to do that. I'm like, Lord have mercy, did I break it already? I done pulled it out of the ink barrel. But anyway, in my opinion, all these pens write the same. They all write the same. They're all black. They're all like previous pens in previous boxes. The only thing that's different is the outer casing, the barrel, you know, that's the only thing that's different. Right here, I'm just checking to make sure that I stuck it back in there and that it's not going to leak on me. And I hope it don't leak, because that would be a bear. This pen is super tiny. So, and I do like the way it feels. I was trying to hone in so y'all could see, read what it says. But this pen is small, y'all. And y'all see now I'm kind of taking my little time with taking a little protector off of the tips of the pens. But I like, now look, I do like the way these pens look. I do. But again, they all write the same. They are all the same, you know, 0.5. But again, this is tiny. Y'all see, look, it's tiny. Look, I'm comparing it to the other pen. Look how small it is in comparison to that. Now, to those of you who like to use the little tiny journals, that will probably work well for you. Now, this one, I love that gold. The contrast with the gold and the green. That is nice. I like it. It looks pretty. So I had to, the reason I was just, you know, clicking this so much is because it looked like the barrel was rolling. So you could see, like, you see all that writing? It initially looked like that it was moving, you know, was rolling around in a circle, but I guess it wasn't. So that's why I was clicking it so much. I wanted to see if it was actually doing that, but I guess not. But yes, again, all of these write the same. They all feel good. I do like the way these types of pens write. I do. It's just that to me, they all feel the same. Now, again, in terms of holding the pens and such, all the barrels are different. So they feel different when you hold them. Like this pen, you know, some pens are heavier than others. Some pens are super light. But yeah, and I really do enjoy these pens, the little needlepoint tips. I really do love those. I love those because when I'm writing in a tiny journal, this is the kind of pen I want. This is the kind of pen I want. I can write comfortably using this type of pen. Now, I don't want no Uniball, you know, I don't want the normal, you know, pens. I want like this. These types of pens with the needle tip. You know, then I'm able to write better in a tiny journal. Don't mind me, y'all. I was trying to flip the pen and I couldn't flip the pen because it's off. Like the whole it's off. I couldn't flip it. Anyway, that'll be it for this video, guys. Thank you all for watching. And yeah, so I'm excited, y'all. And until next time, take care, be safe. We'll see you on the next video.